That's in 2012. You guys released a video in which all five members are playing one guitar, and you do a cover of Gotye's Somebody That I Used to Know. And within 4 months, this video has 175 million views, which I mean, what does that even mean? It's so many numbers. And now today, the video that's been uploaded on a few different accounts combined has 215 million views. Almost no human being will ever experience that level of success, like that pinpoint moment where something is a global sensation. Can you share what your life was like at the very pinnacle of that?
Dude, that whole first year was just such a blur. So at that time, Wout didn't even have like official management. Like we ended up calling the managers of the Creep Show, Stomp Records out of Montreal. Things were exploding. We had to just like figure something out immediately. Like they immediately jumped on a plane, flew out to Burlington. We set up in Johnny's living room and just like went through it all. And it wasn't really too long after that we were just on planes for the rest of the year going around. One of the first things we did was go out to Germany, actually. And in addition to kind of all this sort of like, who do we want to sign with or whatever, there was just all these appearances, right? TV and like going down and doing Ellen and all this sort of crazy stuff in this first year. It was a total blur. Definitely like sitting down my family and saying, as this guy who had just dropped out of school, and my parents are starting to get a little nervous about like what's going on here. Where's this all? I think for school, even in isolation for supportive parents, is like at least he's on a track and and he'll have something to show for it. I think coming home was tough for them because it was like, what now? Sitting them down and saying, hey, we're going to do Ellen, was crazy. I say this too, which is funny. All the like sort of international stuff obviously was incredible, but like to get the first front page of the Burlington Post hits different, man. I swear. Like there's something
That
about
slaps.
that that normalization effect of like, here's this Washington Post headline, and here's us on Ellen, and here's us flying out to Germany and doing their version of like Jimmy Kimmel out there and everything. But to come home and see it on a newspaper that we look at every day, and but we're on there, was like honestly, I would say is one of the pinnacle moments of that first year, because it was that, and like actually to my boomer parents who still weren't really understanding like the value of like digital and that being kind of the new medium, for us to start getting radio play, conventional terrestrial radio play, they were like, holy like that was, for them and for a lot of my family who were small towners from Paris and Brantford, that moment of like, I heard you on the radio today. It's like, they don't care that we got 200 million views. They heard us on the radio. So that now we're a big deal.
I remember being 16 and working at a gas station and looking down, and on the cover of the newspaper, there was this young blonde kid, and it says, "This is the future of whatever." And it was Ryan Gosling as a kid who was maybe just doing the Mickey Mouse show, something like that. And he was from Cornwall, just a few cities over. And that's the equivalent. You guys are the Ryan Gosling of Burlington, is what I'm trying to say.
Dude, if I'm the Ryan Gosling of anything, sign me up. Sign me up.